Hey girl, it's me, girl. We in the hospital, girl. Let me tell you what's going on. Well, clearly I am not in the hospital anymore. Yeah, I'm at home. Actually tomorrow is my birthday. Yay. I will be 44 years old, 44, and with an interesting story. So, but let me tell you what happened. Why was I in the hospital? What did the kids say? Story time. So 2025 has been pretty much my most consistent rough year in a very long time. Not that I haven't had rough years before, but like consistently like this, it's been a while. So to give you a little backstory, in March of this year, my uncle went to the hospital. Give you a little backstory on my uncle. He's not just or he was not. He was not just a uncle. He was my father figure as well. Protector, provider, awesome, like warrior. Like my uncle was amazing, comedian, advice giver. My uncle was he was amazing. And I thank God for him. I thank God oh so much for him and having him in my life. But in March, he went into the hospital. This was a hospital that was pretty close to me, so I was there with him as much as possible. It was right along my train route, so I would get off the train, walk up this like tremendous hill. It was a straight hill up to the hospital where he was, and then I just stayed for as long as I felt like I was okay with staying, or until he told me go home. But I was with my uncle, and I have no regrets. I have no regrets about that. Again, he was so big in my life. He was so big in my life. So I don't regret a moment that I went to that hospital. I don't regret sitting with him in ICU. I don't regret when they moved him to a regular room. And I definitely don't regret the night that they took him to hospice. And he says, "Uncle, don't come see me for the next 2 days." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Because it's supposed to rain. And I don't want your feet to get wet and for you to get a cold." Sir, I'm grown. Grown what? You're a child. So I was on the train going to go do a special duty that I requested. And I was praying and I was asking God, I said, "God, I want to help my uncle. Like, what is it that I should do? Like, what is it that I can give to help him?" And as I'm on the train, I heard, "Don't worry about it. It's not going to come to that." And I was like, oh my God, my uncle's not coming home, is he? So as horrible as that might seem, I had to like, thank God for that, right? So it wasn't a shock to me when he made the decision that he wasn't going to accept treatment anymore. It wasn't a shock to me that he was about to die. I wasn't shocked. I knew it was coming. And so even at the beginning, with all of this going on, I still thank God for his preparation. I thank God that he prepared me for this loss. Again, other losses, you just get a phone call, they gone. What? But this was very, very different. And so I was prepared for his loss. I was prepared for him going. And then, got to hear from him that he was ready. He was ready. He was tired of the doctors and the treatments and the dialysis and the blood and all that. He was tired of it. And so with that, I was like, all I can do is stand by my uncle. Like, if my uncle said he tired, let's just, cut it. And then how would he feel about it, right? Again, it's my uncle, I love him. And I would never want to put him in a situation where he's here for us like me and my family, we're just keeping him here longer, but he's not happy where he is. So acceptance, right? So preparation, thank you, Lord, for preparation. Acceptance, accepting that this is what he wants. And knowing that like whether it is what he wants or not, if God says it's not time, it's not time. But God said it was time. So that was March. That was how the third month of 2025 was for me. Jesus. So it gets worse. It gets worse. But I feel like I've been blabbing enough. So I'll tell you more later. Until then, check out this tribute video that I made for my uncle, who I loved oh so much. And you all have a wonderful day. Bye. Well, everyone else has done their tribute post. So I guess it's time for me to do mine. Oh, uncle, my uncle, how I love you. How incredibly blessed am I that for all 43 years of my life, you have been my uncle. You've been my protector. You've been my teacher. You've been my safe space. You were proud of me, and you said it. You thought I was pretty, and you said that too. There was not a time that I can remember where I placed a call to you and needed something, and you didn't make it happen or just show up. So of course, when you got sick and went into the hospital, I had to be there. So, just want to go on record as saying this. If anybody was like, how would your uncle know that you love him? It's because I keep showing to this fucking hospital and climbing up this damn hill. This shit is no joke. I will say, kudos to me, because it's definitely a little easier than the first time I came. But this shit, this is the shit I'm going up every time I come here. Why? Because I ain't got no car. So I gotta come from all the way over there at the train, come all the way up this hill. Also, let me say this. I don't think my uncle knows I'm doing this. He don't know I'm getting off the train and climbing up the hill. Because if he knew I was getting off the train and climbing up the hill, he wouldn't want me to come. Why? Because that's how my uncles are. I love them. And then the day comes when you're no longer here. So what's next? What am I supposed to do? I guess I just keep living, right? I keep doing great things that will make you proud. I keep doing great adventures that I can share with you one day. Because we will see each other again. I love you, my uncle.